Well, I think it's important to recognise, as the Prime Minister said earlier today, that the situation is very different to what we've done and encountered before. The government is not telling people to cancel things, it's not closing down businesses, but what we are saying is that there are easy and effective things we can all do to protect ourselves. For example, wearing masks, ensuring good ventilation, and most importantly, right now, going and getting your booster, because that is the best protection we have.
And in terms of being in California, whatever the intention of the trip, it's now being derided back home. Do you wish you hadn't gone?
No, this is a long-planned trip where I'm meeting with dozens of industry leaders and investors from the technology space to talk to them about bringing investment and jobs and new products and services to the UK. For example, I just met with a company this morning that's trialling a new blood test for early cancer screening with the NHS. But of course, I understand the concerns of businesses at the moment, given everything that's going on. That's why I've been in touch with hospitality industry leaders today. My team are hosting roundtables and talking to them, and it's why I've curtailed my trip, and I will be leaving earlier tonight, and I'll be back in the UK tomorrow.
On this issue of more support for, particularly bearing in mind, let's take, for example, France, which has basically locked off the UK, as you'll be aware, with new COVID restrictions. I understand an element of wait and see, but I guess I'm pushing you to say you are prepared to do more if necessary.
I think as we've demonstrated throughout this crisis, the government has always stood ready and willing to support the country as required. I think our track record on that is very good. And the thing that we are most focused on now is for everyone to go and get their booster. We're in the midst of an unprecedented drive to get boosters to as many people as possible, because that is our best possible protection against Omicron. And that's why there is an enormous national effort. And I would urge everyone to go and do that.
Can you understand, though, listening to businesses, listening to that, they sort of feel they're left out on their own a bit. They're feeling like overnight mass cancellations at a time of the busiest time of the year, and they're looking for further help.
I understand the concerns of the hospitality industry, and of course that's why we have supported the industry continuously throughout the pandemic. And what I'd say to everyone in that industry is there is support in place at the moment that can help. For example, this year, all the way through to next spring, people are paying only around a quarter of their normal business rates bill, so that's an enormous boost to cash flow. Secondly, the hospitality industry is still benefiting from a lower rate of VAT all the way through to next spring as well. And thirdly, we have cash that we have provided to local councils. About £250 million is still available, and that can be distributed to companies as required. And my immediate priority is to make sure that that money gets out the door to those who need it as quickly as possible.
Now let's talk about the wider economy. The Bank of England raised rates. We knew it was coming. It came sooner than perhaps some people had thought, but it was there anyway. If you had been, I know you're going to tell me that the MPC's independent, but I'll go for it anyway. If you had been on the MPC as a voting member, would you have gone with Silvana Tenorio and held off for a few more months?
Well, in common with many other countries around the world, the UK is of course experiencing a period of higher inflation as we grapple with many of the same global supply chain challenges as other nations. Now, responsibility for monetary policy is of course that of the independent central bank. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to comment on that, but what I'd say is people should be reassured that the Bank of England's track record in managing inflation is very good, and also we in the government are also supporting families with the cost of living through the winter, most recently cutting taxes for millions of the lowest paid, which will put an extra £1,000 in the pockets of those people over the next 12 months.